Hello lovely people, and welcome to my first ever chit chat get ready with me. So this footage is actually a couple weeks old. I had it sitting in my drafts. I've actually changed my hair since then. Big purr, as the kids say. I think they say that. Anyway, I've had this sitting in my drafts for a little while and I almost didn't put it out because I wasn't happy with the overall quality of the video. However, it's 2024. I'm no longer going to be held back by my fears. So here we are, jumping straight in. I didn't use any foundation. I went straight on with concealer. It was a warm day. I was going to church. The makeup would only have needed to have been on my face for a few hours at best. So I didn't want to do anything too heavy. And as you can see, I'm blending. But yes, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about why I almost left this in my drafts. I have come to the realization that I had a bit of a fear around people seeing me trying and possibly seeing me failing. I know I've seen a few people on here speak about this same topic under the name fear of perception, and I've also written about it on my blog LoveBex.xo. Go and check it out. Shameless plug. But on there I spoke about the realization I came to about me dealing with perfection or perfectionism, and it stemmed from when I was a child. I was often seen to be doing well at things, and so I got a lot of high praise. But in receiving the high praise, I never then wanted to be seen doing wrong. I didn't want anything to take away from the validation I was getting from being told that I was so good at this and so good at that. I didn't want that image or that standard that I had set for myself, even at that really young age. I didn't want it to be tainted. And so if I struggled with something, I would want to struggle in silence. I wouldn't want people to see that I was struggling with it. Anyway, fast forward, as things do, it has rolled into adulthood, and I just want to be seen to be great, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't want people to see that I've tried something, and as we all know, you do something the first, second and third time, it's probably going to be kind of rubbish the first few times. And I was extremely fearful that not only can I see that it's not the best quality of work, but others can see that too. And I'm pushing through and I'm carrying on. Okay, so jumping back into what's going on the screen, I am blending on my eyelids. I don't know if everyone does this, but I noticed that if I don't, my eyelids look a bit greasy. So I like to put a bit of concealer and then set, as I'm doing now, with some under eye powder. But yes, back to the topic. Another reason that I feel like I've been held back from wanting to share myself, I guess, online would be to do with likability. This one is so silly. Even as I'm saying it out loud, I'm aware of how silly it sounds, and yet it was still a reason for me to not put myself out there. Generally speaking, I don't think I'm someone that people just dislike, or I wouldn't consider myself to have ops or haters at all. But of course, when it comes to putting yourself out there, you'll remember the most random people, the most, no offense, but insignificant people in my life, or insignificant people that I've come into contact with years ago who didn't like me. And then all of a sudden there's a fear that they might see this video and be laughing at me, which is really stupid. And I mean, even if they were laughing, it is what it is. But why was that my fear? Why have I placed so much importance on these people and the way they view me, especially when seemingly they're not in close proximity to me? The pattern between those two things that I've mentioned, likability and perfectionism, is that both of them were to do with people that somewhat already knew of me, I realized that I have no problem with failing in front of complete strangers. Like, yeah, it's embarrassing, but I'll live. Do you know what I mean? In comparison to when I think about people I actually know, I almost feel like it would be a reminder to keep seeing them that I failed. And I get it. It sounds ridiculous, but just humour me. This was part of the many thoughts I had going on in my head when I decided that I was going to allow fear to hold me back. But I'm growing, and I can see how holding myself back and hiding myself is a hindrance to my development. And so here I am. So yes, going back to the look, the light look, I did blush. I'm actually going to put a list of the products, or I'm going to include them on screen. And I'm now doing eyeliner. I don't know about you, but I've really gotten into brown eyeliner lately. I don't think I've done a black wing all year. I'm really committed to this brown look. So as you can see, I'm lining my, and it's a pencil, it's not liquid. If you knew me before, you know I love a black liquid winged eyeliner. But this year, I'm brand new, I'm different, I've changed. I'm using a brown wing and it's so subtle, but I just like what it does. It's there, but it's not there. It's not in your face. It's kind of giving summertime and I'm loving it. Kind of wish I had brown mascara to match, but I keep forgetting to buy it when I go to the shop. Anyway, if anyone has a recommendation for mascara that can actually do something, please let me know, because as you can see, I'm struggling here and you can barely see my little baby eyelashes. I don't wear lashes often to church. Again, like I said previously, I was rushing this day, so lashes were out of the question. But generally, I probably wouldn't put lashes on before church because it's only going to be for church. And then when I come out, I'm out. I do, however, like to dress up for church. I don't know if anybody else agrees with me on this. I know it's going to sound corny, but I feel like church is almost like a date with God. So I have to look good. And so I try to put on a decent outfit and not feel like I've just rolled out. Bringing it back to the subject, which was perfection. As you can see here, oh, you actually can't see, but I did end up dotting my eyelid a little bit with the mascara. And something as minor as that would normally have stopped me from using this clip, but here we are. I'm changing, I'm growing. I would love to hear from you all if you have a similar experience where something that seems like such a big deal to you has essentially prevented you from an opportunity or a new experience just because of the fear of how you'd be perceived. Coming to the end of this look, again with the brown, and clearly I'm enjoying the song I'm listening to. I've got a brown lip liner just going over my lip. I think I've used two different colours here. There I go, dancing again. Yeah, I'm going to then go in with some, I thought I was going to use some lip gloss, but no, I went to go and spray my face first. That is bright, child. I think I changed this because, okay, yes, I'm gonna go over this and change it because it was bright. it was bright. It wasn't what I had intended to go for. And then I'm going over the top with a Fenty gloss, and this is the completed look. Here is a clip of my outfit. I hope you've enjoyed this chit chat. Get ready with me. Here's to more, and here's to us not being held back by our fears. Speak soon. Bye.